What is going on, everybody? This is Football Exclusive, and today I'm doing another video for you guys. And I don't know if y'all know this, but it's been over a year since this YouTube channel has been around, and we have grown a lot. 76 subscribers, or about 75. So I thank y'all for that, and I hope we keep growing. And I wanted to do a 1-year thing for the channel, but I just wasn't able to. But I'm thanking y'all right now, and I meant to do a playoff prediction video, but I wasn't able to. But I did fill out a NFL bracket, so I'll go ahead and put that on the screen. You're just gonna have to trust me that I did this before the season, and I promise you I did. And it's not too great, but I had New Orleans winning the Super Bowl, and it finished pretty bad after they lost. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I hope you all enjoy, and comment down below what you all think will happen. So first game is the Chiefs and the Titans. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Chiefs, and then I'll talk about the Titans a little bit, and I'll tell you who I think will win. So Chiefs, they did lose to the Titans earlier this season off a blocked field goal, and it was a pretty far field goal, so it would have been pretty tough for the kicker if he even got it off. Titans did win 35-32. Their schedule, I gave them a B+ on that. I mean, there were some games that were pretty easy, but there were some that were also pretty rough. And the Titans were kind of rough, obviously, because the Titans did win that game, like I said earlier. And they did play some good teams. I believe they played the Packers. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about their playoff a little bit. The comeback against the Texans was pretty incredible. I was rooting for the Texans personally, but the Chiefs did wind up coming back. And I almost turned off the game because I thought the Texans were just about to blow them away. But then I winded up turning it off because the other team wound up blowing them away. And I already knew it was over once they got up by a lot, like 10 points, I think. So I just quit watching it. And so here's some things that the Chiefs need to do to be able to beat the Titans. They need to stop Derrick Henry. He has been about 200, almost 200 rushing yards in the past 3 games. He did go above 200 yards in the last game versus the Texans. So they need to be able to stop Derrick Henry is the requirement for them. And they need to match the Titans' physicality. Titans have been very physical in the playoffs. If you're the sixth seed, then you have to be able to be physical. And in their mindset, they need to be able to know that they have nothing to lose. Everybody expects them to lose. The pressure's on the Chiefs. I'm going to go ahead and talk about that when I talk about the Titans. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Titans right now. Rough start, 2-3 with Mariota, but then they started Ryan Tannehill. Been 7-4 in the regular season, 9-4 if you want to include the playoffs. Blew out the Browns in the beginning of the season. People expected the Browns to be very good. I mean, I thought they were just going to make the wild card or just miss it, but not as good as people thought. Schedule, I gave them a B. It was fairly easy, but there's a couple tests they had to go through. Texans was pretty hard, and they had to go against the Chiefs. And so, not too hard, but not too easy. 2 interceptions against Lamar Jackson in the playoffs, and that was pretty impressive how they were able to stop the Ravens, beating the Patriots too, getting that final interception against Tom Brady, and the Patriots just weren't able to get anything started. Derrick Henry in the last 3 games has 367 rushing yards, and that's pretty impressive to me. Now, to win the game, they need to get the run game going again. They have to give the ball to Derrick Henry. And personally, I believe that Ryan Tannehill was always a great quarterback now. I didn't really think that when he was with Miami. But since from the Titans, I think he was always a good quarterback. He just had to fit under the right system. And that's like it for a lot of quarterbacks, such as that's what I think Nick Foles is going to be. He did well under Doug Peterson's system, but now he's gone to Jacksonville. I mean, we don't really know yet because he got injured in the first game, so we're just going to have to see. Now, the other thing they have to do is be able to pass protect. They're going to have to stop the passing. Chiefs' run game is okay, but it's not as good as their passing. So they're going to have to be able to stop Patrick Mahomes and Luke Kelsey, or their tight end. So that's just their requirements to be able to win that game. And I do think the Chiefs will win that game. That's my prediction. I believe the Chiefs will be able to stop Derrick Henry and be more physical. Now, like I said earlier, the Titans have to be able to think they have nothing to lose. People already think they're going to lose. So if the Titans do wind up getting beat, then it was just expected. But if the pressure's on the Chiefs, because if they lose, then people are going to be like, oh, did you see that? You see, so Titans have to know there's no pressure really on them. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the next game. All right, so the Packers and the 49ers. We're going to go ahead and start talking about the 49ers. 1 seed. Their schedule was fairly easy but rough, but I gave them a B on their schedule. Did wind up being the Packers earlier this season. To me, they've proven that they're a good team, but like I said, it's kind of an easy schedule. They did struggle a little bit against some pretty bad teams like the Falcons. They did wind up losing that game, but they did blow out the Packers. To win, they need to be able to stop Aaron Rodgers. That's just the main thing right there. It's Captain Obvious moment right there. So they have to stop Aaron Rodgers. If they can stop Aaron Rodgers, then the Packers are in trouble. And then there's Packers. I gave them a B+ in their schedule. So that's what I think. And to win, they need to stop Jimmy Garoppolo. And they also have to get some turnovers. Jimmy Garoppolo has 13 interceptions. Aaron Rodgers just has 4. So Aaron Rodgers seems to be more accurate or smarter. Nothing to be offensive against Jimmy Garoppolo. He's still a great quarterback. They need to get big plays. So that's what the Packers are kind of good at. And Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback. And that's kind of what I think. It's just stop the quarterbacks. And which defense can stop the quarterback more or the best is who I think is going to win. And I think the Packers will be able to do that. And it's the Chiefs versus the Packers in the Super Bowl. And I think that would be a fun matchup. It's the remake of Super Bowl I. And it would be a great game to me. It would be a very fun game to watch. And I'd be looking forward to watching that game if it does happen. So anyway, I hope you all enjoy. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. I'll probably do a Super Bowl preview when it happens. But you know how I am about promising to make videos in the future at this point. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you didn't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.